Hi everybody. In this short video, I'm going to show you two of the most important things we've learned in the first 3 weeks of this course. The first one is document getElementById. So I'm going to go ahead and create a couple of script tags. And inside here, I'm going to create an example of that document.getElementById. Now the thing about this is, and we've illustrated it before, but everything that this gets must have loaded before it is accessible in JavaScript. So if I were to grab an ID called response and make its innerHTML property equal to show something, then that element had better be above the script. Now watch, if I have span ID equals response, like this, and then I can close that tag. Well, when I access it in a browser, like so, I can open up my developer tools, and you should see an error, cannot set property innerHTML of null. I click on the link, and it takes me right to this section, and that's because response has not loaded yet. Well, the simple solution to that is to bring the script and put it in the footer. We'll have other solutions later on in the course, but the fact is that now, when I do this, and I hit refresh, my web page says show something. That's because we've accessed this element, and then we've taken the innerHTML show something and made it inside here. So, it's an important thing because if you think about what JavaScript does, it interacts with all sorts of dynamic content to output a message for our user. Well, in here, we've got two very large things. We've got getElementById response and innerHTML. Those are the most important things in this video. If you think already what you know to do in JavaScript, you know how to do an alert to inform the user, you know console.log to troubleshoot, and you know document.write. Well, this has already been taught, but we really need to focus on why this is important, because document.write is not the most convenient solution to output text. Now watch this. If I were to take my current content right here, and just above this I were to console.log that value, watch what would happen. I'm going to open up my developer tools, click on console, and we can do that. So if you see, this means that current content is this line. I've accessed the current innerHTML of the span ID response. So let's say I had a strong tag, something like that. Well, guess what the innerHTML would be? Yes, it would include the strong tags. So we have, with these two things, the ability to select any element with an ID, and also the ability to populate the text inside there. Now let's do a couple of exercises on this.